Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're on our way into work. I just got woken up. It's 8:30. It's not too early, but they have an emergency they have an emergency job going on right now, and they need a tank from the yard taken to them. So the truck and trailer is still down, not the truck and load bed, not the actual truck itself, but the end dump from the hydraulic system. The hydraulic filter keeps blowing. Like I said, there should be video up about that. New hydraulic housing has been replaced, 2 new filters, and the crazy thing, it started blowing when I would turn the PTO on, and then yesterday the mechanic, while I was there and I helped, just go up and down with the trailer. I let him do the thing with all the changing out. All I did was remove the housing. But at the end of the day, we ran the end dump up and down three or four times, and the 4th time coming down, the PTO turns off. But halfway down, it blew the filter. So it was really weird because everything was new. It worked good. The system was good. We thought we had got all the air out the system. So the truck's really not down, but the end dump did stay halfway in the air from everything that happened, all the fluid everywhere, and we didn't want to contaminate the ground and all that stuff. So it's halfway in the air, still connected with the truck. So I could go in and I guess probably disconnect the truck from the end dump halfway in the air, but I prefer not to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbury one of the tanks, get it out. They're empty. And then I'm going to put it in one of the dump trucks, and then we're going to run it up to wherever he's at on that emergency job. But that's what we're going to get into right now and do. So we'll be on the clock a couple hours this Saturday. All these tanks are empty. I'm the one that transported them here, but there's always something left in them from being 100% empty. So this one is empty right here, and this one's a lot fuller. So what we're gonna do, yeah, see, there's a little bit of residue in that one. This one feels a lot more emptier. Going on in this one, and of course we're not going to take this. Oh yeah, that's a lot more emptier, yeah, compared to that one right there. So we'll go ahead and take this one. Forks are right there. Oh man, this truck might be in my way for the forks. Let's see. I could probably shimmy them out. I'll move the plate a little bit. So there's my truck still down from the hydraulic. We'll use Eddie's truck. We'll use Eddie's truck actually, because we're gonna have to move it either way to get this loader out. Do I have to move it? Actually, I don't. Yeah, I do, because I gotta get through here. All right. Eddie is good to go. Eddie checks his shit. He knows what's up. Now, I just gotta find Eddie's keys. Oh man, and Eddie's freaking loaded. Shit. Oh, and you know what? I think the other truck is loaded too. Shoot. Shoot. Oh yeah, he's loaded. I know his tag bleeds down, but yep, he's tarpon loaded. Fudge. Okay, let's see what the next step is. I don't know if I want to disconnect it. I'm not about that. Empty and all that, but it's like, wow. Well, we're gonna have to do what we gotta do, so I guess disconnected it is. I'm gonna need to find some blocks, go ahead and put under them legs because they're too high, and I know my landing gear doesn't go low enough. All right. Coolant's good. I'm gonna still a little bit at an angle. A lot of it pushes over to that left side of the tank. Hey, and then anybody got time? Just do this to your drain hoses for the AC. When you work in dirt and all that, that water, it'll kind of turn into mud. Anybody who's never done this, just pinch the bottom, work it. There's a lot of my coolant right there on the left side. As soon as all this hydraulic system's done, for sure I'm degreasing the truck, for sure. It's been a long time. This thing needs some serious degreasing from the frame and motor, and especially the rear end now. Let's go ahead and get it fired up. Either way, we still got to get... Oh no, we don't have to move Eddie's truck, because as soon as I move this one, I'll have room to get by. Right now, we'll just grab some blocks for the end dump. All right, let's get it done. So the plan is here, before I disconnect the end dump with the tractor, I want to go ahead and angle them forks out, get that green tank on top off, have it ready. Do my best to come back through here, kind of get it on the low bed to where I could tie it, reposition the loader around that end, and maybe it's too much, but as soon as I disconnect, I'll go ahead and put the loader bucket kind of under the fifth wheel plate just to give it a little more support. But that's the plan. Let's see how it works. If I could do this without hitting anything, it's with plenty of room. And then you hear a boom! Wow, this thing's gonna die. What's up with this thing? Let's see. There we go, we got them. The next step is going to be to get that off without puncturing a hole in it. A lot of patience. Don't hit no one's truck. Actually, I would like to just take this one now, being that, oh, so either way, we got to get it off my hand. Well, he does have a backhoe, he said. If we could get this one off the first I thought. These forks are not the straightest. They're one's higher than the other one. So I gotta get it right at the plate to where, there it is. Okay, cool. And that's how light it is. Slides in like butter without hitting it. We got it. And we're pretty centered with it. Shut up. Lost the tank, guys. Lost the tank. Mayday, 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 mayday. But you know what? Honestly, no lie, I had to do that. That wasn't on purpose. It just happened. So that works out a little bit, because that's why I gotta load the tank. Oh shit, it's got a valve on it. Hopefully it has a cap. I know he doesn't need the valve. Gonna double check. I think they all have valves on them. Oh, you know what? It does have a cap. We can leave that. At the end of it, it does. Okay. That's why I probably didn't roll anymore. Hopefully it didn't break or anything. Well, for anyone that doesn't know, that's how these tanks should be loaded. I mean, you could flat load them, that's fine, but they say this is how you're actually supposed to load them. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. But anybody that knows, let me know. Alright, so we got it on. Now, we really can't drop it. So nice and easy. I don't know, I think I'm going to drop it the other way. I don't like this. I don't like transporting it this way. I don't feel comfortable. Even right now, unloading it, all it's going to do is roll off on me. Don't fall. You got to watch that mirror with that bar hanging out. Plenty of room. The nice thing, it's empty, so I could actually handle it by hand. So far, so good for a Saturday. Actually, man, I want to get the tank down. Let me see if I could handle it from here and just push it over. That's probably good right there. Oh shit, there is dirt in there. It's not too bad though. It's just the dirt that broke. Hopefully I don't make it a little too heavy for me. Took off on me with the momentum. So let's get this loader back around. Like I said, we'll disconnect. We'll have this ready, hook to the low bed, and go. All right, boys and girls, as Murphy Diesel would say it, it's about to get western. Let's see what happens. I never done this, not the way to do it. I don't have an option right now. Don't recommend it. I'm empty. Makes a huge difference, but this is not I wouldn't do this. I mean, I wouldn't recommend anyone doing it because I'm doing it. That ain't gonna fly. You can see it Boeing. Never considered the ram weight or the weight of the. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just hook up my hydraulic and bring the rest down.
All right, so basically at the end of the day, for an emergency, oh God, I can't say that word today. For a emergency job, this is everything I gotta do solo. All over preventable maintenance. You know, asking them to do stuff when I needed it. Filter never been changed. Pressure testing. You know, one knows when the system isn't acting right or just something's off. Not necessarily it's gonna break 100%. When it comes down to having to get the job done and it does break, man, look at everything that goes into it, you know? That's just what I gotta do here. So right now we're just gonna give this a little bit of pressure. There we go. Got some pressure off the legs. We'll rest it a little more. Okay. Right there, we got a lifting chain on it. We got tension on it. We're gonna go ahead and pull out real slow. That's why I tell everybody, even if you disconnect the trailer every day, obviously this is something to be aware about what I'm doing. And I didn't think the front was gonna start, you know, warping that way. But just think about what you do and don't pull out of trailers, even low beds fast, you know. And let's see what happens again. Boys and girls, it's gonna get Western. Okay, nice and slow. You don't have to come out all fast. Let's see. I wanna get as far out as possible. Okay, I'm clear right there. So that's what I say is pull yourself out to where something gives, you're still holding. We're off, but if it were to give right now, it's gonna land there. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's hurry up and get this out the way. We're gonna lift it a little more. To be able to get that loader. Actually, let's get the key for that loader. I have multiple keys for this reason. Bam. Let's fire it up. Let's get these forks off. That way I can get the bucket right under it. And then we'll have to move the excavator in order to get the low bed. This is just Saturday work. Come on now. Oh, here we go. Neutral, everything. Oh. All right. All right, all right, all right. Come on. Like Matthew McConaughey says, all right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
Anyone like movies, someone better find that movie and watch it. Dazed and Confused. Badass 70s movie. A lot of good actors in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out the rest of the way. Get this loader bucket under the plate. And I'll feel a lot better. Like I said, right now we're ready. So look at all this. Look at all this circus. What a circus. Man, you're a low bed driver? Fuck. You look like a fucking circus. You look like Circus Vargas. Jesus. Actually, I could just, I'm scared that bucket's gonna bleed though. If I put the plate right inside the bucket will bleed down. I might just leave it like this, and I don't want to block this dude in. So I gotta be considerate of everything and everyone and still do my job. Come on, baby. I may have to just get it low. How low can I get it? Okay. Okay, we got that right there. I'm hoping that's enough for me to get out, so we will leave this here. We need to get this excavator off. I really don't want to get it off though. Still has the potential. No, I think it should be okay. Let's give it a little downward and see where we're at with it. Then we got to get the low bed hooked up. We got to clear that. We got to get by that dump truck. But let's see what happens. Fuck. See if I could. I don't want to fuck anything up. Right here, these line. No, I'll just get right under it more. These stupid things that get me. Maybe I'll just go right under them. Now to fight with this thing to get it to start. Where did I put my key? Where's my key? Oh, come on. Oh, no. Where you at, Murphy Diesel? Help me out. Okay, there we go. That's kind of what I want right there. Arrested. We'll leave this thing running. Just bring that down a little bit, see what it does. Might be all right. Go ahead and get that chain off. I don't know where the hell I left my gloves. I'm a clean dude. I need gloves. Always try to rehook your chains. Don't try. Rehook your hook back to your chain. Oh. Easy, Kimosabe. Don't want to go too high. Fuck that ram up. Don't want to hit Eddie's truck. I do feel comfortable with that. All for a tank that could have been moved on a pintle hitch in a pickup. But you know what? He does have a trailer. He does have a dump truck, but I didn't think this job was going to be all this right now. So he did tell me, if you want to come up, grab my dump truck and unload the skid steer, and I told him, no, I'll just go to the yard, move some stuff, and I should be all right, and use one of the dump trucks. But of course it never works out that way for me. So let's go ahead and get an airline hooked up to this low bed, get it hooked up to the truck, and get out of here. Coming back in is going to be a pain, but we will deal with that then. This trailer's old. I know I do a lot of dumb stuff with it. It's beat up. Anyone who's got a nice trailer out there, you know, I learned, of course, from the boss who trained me, but you know, don't go to this. I know I do on the sides with my hooks, but the D-rings are the way to go with everything, especially if you got a new nice trailer that's taken care of. Go to the D-rings, or go to the inside of a hole into one of the whatever you call it, cross members. So that was just a quick note. We still got to get this strapped down. There we go. I'm surprised this guy hasn't called me. It's been like an hour. Let's get it hooked up. I want to run over this guy's hose, because then he cries, oh, my hose is broken. Yeah, don't leave it in the middle of the road, fool. lose my chain on that. I feel good with that. I feel good. Let's go ahead and turn it off. So you guys want to hear something funny? This loader right here, it's got some starting issues. It hasn't been too bad with me, but what this dude does that, you know, takes care of that hose over there. He fires it up in the morning, and you know, there's nothing to do here. There's no one here. You don't, you know, but I'm not going to reiterate all that. It is what it is. But parks it right there, fires it up, and lets it sit. And it sits until he wants to go up the hill and play with one of those machines, or he just decides to kind of cruise around and water the yard with it. But that's pretty crazy, right? So that thing basically idles all freaking day. All right, well, let's get this hooked up. That was just a quick fun side note about just burning diesel for the hell of it. Man, this truck is so filthy. All right, I hate stretching hoses, but times like this is just what you gotta do. Part of my game, that's what it is. Part of my situation, my deal. And I would have put it on blocks, being that I moved it with the 330 here, but it would have fell right off since it's got the pancake brakes. They bleed if there's no air in them, so that's why I need to do what I do at times. And yeah, maybe I could have parked this excavator a little farther over that way. It's just what it comes down to, man, at the end of the day. Just getting the shit done, getting it done right. Don't break shit, don't destroy shit. Think about your situations. And yeah, my trailer was worked on for like a whole week, maybe a year and a half ago, because I tell them it's broken, it's warping the center bar. They worked on it, but of course it didn't get fixed right. But we get it done. We make it work. Oh, this is disgusting. Usually I keep these clean. Believe it or not, I had pretty much the same shovel and they stole it. They steal everything from me. So anyone wondering, hey, you cheap person, go get yourself a new broom. I can't, because they'll steal it. So I got to use it like that. And then this one, I can't even believe they stole it, although it was a little bigger, maybe up to there. It wasn't the full length because I had cut it for that reason, but I guess it was still good enough for them to steal. Maybe they'll steal this one because it's brand new. But I had to cut it shorter. So it sucks when I use it, because usually I use this one to scrape out the pan or something, but it's just like, man, I can't catch a break here. All right. I'm not going to set the brakes, so you guys ready for that? Not that one, this one. Like I said, nice and slow disconnecting. Nice and slow hooking up. No need to get crazy. Know your situations, you know what the truck can do. There we go. I had dropped my bags and I aired them too soon because I'm a little off, but I'm still in between all the rollers. Put my locker in, don't keep spinning. Remember, I'm trying to do this with one hand. I'm usually got my arm on the passenger seat. backed up out of here and strapped down. It's real busy in this yard. That's why we don't clean these rock plates. We got too much going on. Trucks in and out all day, screening. Yard organization, you know how it is. You guys know how it is. Why are you talking crap, Grinch? Just because you're working on a Saturday? No, that's just what I do. That's just what I do. All right, let me show you guys the gate code in case you guys ever got to get in. Oh shoot, it didn't lock. No, it did. There it is, that's the gate code. To get off into my beautiful commercial road here. Actually, I'm lucky. A lot of cars have been parking right next to this, right behind the 25-mile-per-hour sign. And there's no way I can get out. What we're gonna do right now, we're gonna swing it to the left. I can never do that because there's always a car there. But that's what we're gonna get into right now. Ranch needs to make a 7-Eleven pit stop. I brought nothing. Anybody want the Grinch's job? Come take it. It's just a little thought and effort that has to be put in. A little more than I want to be doing these days. I tell you, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And the owners are really good to me here. Am I gonna make it? 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 I'm gonna make it. That's why I can never do that turn. I gotta cut down this street. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Stop looking, let's go. We don't have time to be wobbles. Do that. This truck was like right behind me, just under the bridge to this light, and he had to go around me to get in front of me. It's like, dude, we're gonna end up at the same light right now. Okay, you didn't tell me to back in, so you're gonna have to back me out. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the tractor on the trailer, that way we're not hanging out too far. Let's get up on these ramps. Ah, psych. Let's see what these guys have to say. All right, so wow, we're here. They don't want the tank. So what we need to do is go back to the yard, dump one of the dump trucks, get some dirt or material. They got a pretty big sinkhole. So it's just, you know, how it goes. What I always complain about, but I mean, it's just how it goes. And I guess this business that I don't know much about. So we're gonna go back to the yard. Basically, this wasn't needed. We're not gonna get backed out because it's kind of a pain, they said. Actually, I don't know. I think it's easier to back out. We do have a light. Let's see if I can just back out. I'm gonna back straight out and use this. There's this car behind me. Maybe not. I don't want to wait for this dude to come out, and then we'll just go around the building and spin it. I need to call one of the drivers right now and see what. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get out of the way. Let's go. Let's go. Move. Move. I gotta go that way. Come on, man. Yeah, that's our own driver. Let's go. Yeah, I'll just go around the building. Safer. Go back into anybody. A lot of people walking around here. So I thought we were just doing this, but yeah, I'm gonna help them out. I gotta haul some demo off for them. Bring them material and see what else I can help them with. It'll be a lot easier for them rather than trying to use a 5-yard to do all this. They got quite a bit of. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to back up because. What I like to do is I could blow a U-turn here. It's big. I don't know. I just hate dragging tires, so I'm gonna kind of give it a little alley dock, not too hard. It's kind of the price of leaving our dump trucks preloaded, and one of our jobs, they're just notorious for it. It's like his storage basically, and I get it, but once in a while it's cool. But every day we're gonna run into a situation like this where we need them dump trucks. So now we're gonna make double work because we're gonna have to dump it, no load. I'm hoping the one that was tarped, I didn't see what he had loaded, but I'm hoping the one that's tarped, he has material, some 30 sand. He's gonna be pissed on Monday though, because I dumped his load and he might have preloaded himself to just to make it easier for him on Monday to not go to the plant, but he's gonna have to. If I can get I could get a hold of one of the plants right now. I'm gonna see if they'll wait another hour just to load me with some 30 sand if he doesn't have it, and hopefully they wait. But if not, then I don't know, we're gonna have to find dirt somewhere, do something, because he needs backfill. He needs to backfill. All right, we got a hold of the driver. I got a hold of both the drivers, but the truck I do want to take, he did leave the keys. And he actually does have 30 sand. So we're gonna just park this truck outside the yard. I'm not even gonna back it in, fire his truck up, and be on my way back with that 30 sand. And then get that demo out for them. For some reason, I don't know, the driver just made me aware, or I don't know. He's like, hey, be real careful of my drive line. So I don't know what that was supposed to mean. We'll get his truck. Oh, and now we got to get fuel for it too. Or not fuel for it, but he said fuel it at the end of the day. I'm like, dude, you're asking too much. But we'll go ahead and fuel it for him as well. So we're on a good track right now. And we should be back pretty fast over here to the job again with that 30 sand to get it dumped, get the demo loaded, and probably get half a day of work out of this. Maybe a day. It seems like it's kind of a mess. So, looking good so far, looking good. All right, we got here. Let's check this truck out real quick. This truck should be good. I'm tripping out what he said about that drive line. So I figured out there's a skunk that lives in here. So I hate to be right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not leave this truck like this. Why did he overfill this? I put it right here, right? God, I'm telling you. It's all seeping out. Fuck. What is wrong with people, you know? Oh, see, the only thing I'm thinking about this driveline thing is since I had his clutch adjusted while he was gone and all that, and I know his foot is hurt. Hopefully he didn't shock load the driveline and he's worried it's a little messed up. I don't think I can really get under here. Hopefully this little bastard don't come out and spray me. But I mean, there's not much I can see. It smells like skunk, actually. I mean, the truck runs, he got it here, it's fine, but I wonder if he's been shock loading it. I hope he hasn't. I'm not saying he has. I know his foot's hurt, clutch was adjusted, so maybe he did a couple times and he's worried about it. Let's just keep it in here. You guys look out for that little bastard, and I'll take care of this. Yeah, Sam, nice. But he knows what he's got, but that is way too much freaking power steering. I don't get it. He never had any. I had to fill it for him. And now he overfills it. I really don't want to come over here for that damn skunk. Well, that little sucker be running around in the daytime too. Damn, I can't. I'm trying to get this tarp off. So basically, I would have left the tarp, but being the type of person I am, it's 30 sand, it's hot, it's dry, so while the truck is warming, we're gonna go ahead and spray it down real quick. Cool. Gotta be quick on your feet. Gotta lock it down. I don't know what he's talking about. Close this gate up. Clutch brake works. Clutch is adjusted. We're back to the job. Made it back with the 30 sand. I didn't lose the drive line. I'm still tripping out on that. I don't get it. And like I said, unless he's been shock loading it, spinning the tires on hills, and shifted good, everything went well. I mean, I'm not better than anyone else because I do low bed, but I mean, this truck is only 60,000 loaded, 58, and the 30 sand he had was loaded at a plant, and the plants we take it out from, they won't let you out overloaded. So I don't understand. I mean, maybe he's just heavily overloaded, and I didn't feel it, didn't know. If you could shift, you could shift. Every truck is different, but I don't understand what he was getting at. I mean, I guess he always has something to say. The only thing I found wrong with this truck is that he overfilled the damn power steering when it was already at level, which I don't understand, because when he left, he had no power steering in it. It was low. The coolant was low. It had a leak. There was no oil, and now he's, you know, I don't know. I'm not talking crap about him. It's just, you know, one thing that torqued my balls though, he barely came back, and you know, he tells me, oh, I had to get under there and adjust my brakes because them brakes were just, they were off. The braking's the same from when I was driving it. They have self-adjusting brakes, self-adjusting slack adjusters. Not to say they're always gonna work, but this truck, I don't think they have a problem not working. So that's cool. You want to get under there, adjust them. But what I can't understand is, I've never seen him do that, let alone pop the hood. That's why he had a coolant leak. He was low on coolant, no oil, no power steering. But yeah, he comes back for a day, and just because he knew I had stuff fixed on his truck, he's like, oh, I had to get under there and adjust my brakes. Like, what the hell, dude, you know? I didn't even mention to him about his damn tag axle. It was like at freaking 78, 80 pounds of PSI, too much. Well, let's see where these guys want this 30 sand. See what the sinkhole looks like. See what these guys got in here. 30 sand as well, with a little bit of trash. We'll get that out right now. Then this is a big problem for me. I don't... New chains, new hooks, dragging on the ground. I'm telling you, I always find something. It's not that I'm perfect, but it's like, it's just stuff you got to look out for to make sure we don't fuck more stuff up. There's no reason for that. You know, give it a couple twists, it's fine. It won't break it, it's not gonna kill it. Just keep it from dragging. Cross it. I know it doesn't have a big tongue, but I'm just always used to crossing my chains, not putting it this way, not putting it that way. If it were to ever break free and you got chains lined up this way, I mean, the trailer's it's gonna do it either way, but you got a better stability of it, having them cross, and then that chain, the chain's just kind of locking up together like this to try to keep the least amount of movement. Well, at least I made it and I didn't lose the drive line. Raiding someone's lunchbox. Oh, the salad does look good. Oh, look at that sandwich. Thank you, Ali. Rockstar it is. Day just keeps getting better. So we got a hydraulic leak under here. It's coming from one of these, the main hoses that pushes fluid regardless of the backhoe arm being activated. Got it all wrapped up. I mean, of course, just to help the leak. But we'll see what's gonna happen. Pretty good. We couldn't get a hold of our mobile hose guy we use, so I got a hold of these guys and they got out here pretty quick. Guys under there now changing it out.
That's how it's done. You go, guys.
Más adelante, ¿no? Hey, so 2-3 hour day for me moving a tank, the low bed, everything I did this morning turned into basically almost an all-night thing. We got another crew coming out. There's another leak in that main line that they dug up and just redid, so I had to come over and get fuel for the foreman truck. Go ahead and top off his fuel tank as well. We got to go ahead and fuel the machines, get them ready. They're going to be working all night. We got the backhoe fixed. Got a hose company to come out, as you guys seen. And then right now I just topped it off with hydraulic oil because it actually didn't have very much, so it took 5 gallons. I'm gonna run in here, grab me a snack. This will probably be the last video for this job right here, and then hopefully I get to cut out in a couple hours. But right now I'm over 12 hours today, so you get this fueled up, get the machines fueled, and hopefully we can get out of there, and the next crew will be there soon. But life of a contractor, low bed, shit changes every day, shit happens every day. It's crazy. So I'm a little ran down. I haven't ate, haven't had breakfast. Good thing one of the dudes, he gave me a salad he bought today from the store. It was pretty damn good, but I'm still hungry. So I'll go ahead and grab me something to drink and something to snack on. But like, subscribe, leave me any comments. Cause of a sinkhole. Fuck.